Of the Street 919 FM.
Member, you are out of order.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Member, you are out
All
of order.
rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Member, you are
All
out
rise.
of order.
All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
You are listening to the Street 919 FM. Stay with us for news, interviews, and commentary that shape our democracy. Street 919 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
Members, we invite you to be a part of the conversation. Please be mindful and remember our house rules. Be respectful. Keep your contribution under 3 minutes. This house is open to everyone.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
and good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Chuckman here. What's up? What's up?
Good
How are you? How are you?
afternoon.
Afternoon.
Nice to hear from you.
How are
How
you
are
doing?
you on this Friday on the Nation's Road? I know out there is a bit wet.
Yeah. Yes, yes. I'm a little overcast. I'm not come back to me back. A little overcast, but think back.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Just get straight to the point, right? When I made a grocery last week, I was on the and it's true because what you would see now, what I would have noticed, I went up to, I wouldn't call the name, but I went up to a big a prominent grocery in the Pune area.
Yes.
Because usually I will go Grand, but I usually go Grand Bazaar. But I just still try to shop around.
Yes.
And you would see what I would have noticed is that there was a particular toilet bowl cleaner by that one in Tunapuna. It's close to $40, and I will get it in some other groceries for $30. And then now you would see, as you say, the toiletries, or you say the female napkins.
Yes.
That made when one go up, when they raise one, they drop on the other. So it's like it's like a seesaw. That is my observation.
Yes.
That is what they are doing. So when the masses will grumble about this particular item, okay, we're going to drop it, but we're going to raise on that or something else there. And to me, that is something I know. And we can't. So, and to me, that is where we start. We have something called the Bureau of Standards, where we have price control and such things.
Yeah.
And we are somewhere in Macoya, there where their offices. But at the end of the day, Trinidad never had price control. Or we might just have it on bread. We might just have it on bread. To me, I never hear we had any sort of major price control. Probably just bread is a fixed price. What else? No, we can't say that for fuel because that 3 times in 6 months. I just being mischievous, but
I know.
yeah. But at the end of the day, we don't have it. So that means that when you reduce one, you raise on the other. And that is what the businessman and them.
And I love how you put it, Roman, because you just simplified it for us. A slowing inflation rate doesn't mean prices are going down, It simply means that prices are rising more slowly than before.
Exactly. And then now, like in the farmers, when it comes to our produce, they will tell us now that, okay, you got to watch the weather. No, it's true, the weather, we can't control the weather. But I see that the excuse now, the farmers will tell us. Then now, with the foreign products now, they will say, well, on the high seas, and then the horn, the Strait of Horns, or whatever you call it, with all the little global tension and so on. So, we getting the tit for tat excuses all over, which is the convenient excuses to use. So so to me, it, as I say, raise one way, drop the other, or sometimes just the same old same. Yeah. So and quickly, I said that is my little point on that there. So as as usual, the now starts. So let's hear what you have on your agenda first. The question with you. So I see you're running solo today.
Yes, well, just for a little while. He messaged he should be on his way, almost in the building.
No problem, no problem. Good afternoon to whoever he is.
He can't abandon me, and he can't abandon our listenership. Our members are so very
Exactly.
And I sure you would
Exactly.
Thursday. How was
Yeah.
that Corpus Christi holiday?
I relaxed on saying I had the usual resonance sort of, but I didn't think that you all have been on. You all would have been on. Because it has some. They might work on that particular scenario, but everything was quiet. Everybody was okay. Theater fine.
Nice.
Line with the children a little bit there. Well, next week the 12th, I think that is next week. Saturday is my granddaughter's birthday, the one who wrote SCA. Yes, everybody just. And then on the 17th is my second daughter's birthday, so we're the pocket tight, but we'll be good.
Don't forget to set that reminder. That pocket tight is
No problem.
for another day.
Another day. Yes, sir.
Contribution is always valued to us and our members and listeners.
So thanks again. So Trinidad and Tobago and everybody, enjoy the weekend, locked on and listen to the Street 91.9. Let's not forget the street.
Yes, I love how you said it. Let's say it from the heart.
Yes. So keep safe and locked on and listen.
All right then. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, Mr. Laoketa here.
Hi, Mr. How are you?
Well, I feel a little better in spirit today. I made a little makeshift arrangement, so I'm getting the reception a little better today.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Very, very happy to hear that.
Like the Calypsonian, I went back to basics and again, I'm much. I won't say it's better, but it much improved.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. What's the song you have for us today?
So sorry, Hashim and dear, but my song, my blast of the past before I say something, is the Soca Man Scrunt. The Soca Man Scrunt, L-U-N-T. That's a song that was done by Lord Shorty, as he was known back in those days. The Soca Man Scrunt. Yeah. Very interesting character. All right. The gentleman was talking about weights and measures and things. In fact, there is, it still exists, but there is under the price control division, there used to be, which used to be under the Ministry of Industry and Commerce in the 60s and 70s, there was the weights and measures division. And these were people employed in that division to go around checking that people had the correct weights. I don't know if you know the scales that used to have the 1 pound weight and 2 pound weight, and they'll make up. So there is a check on parlors, impromptu, and shops in those days, because most of those shops, especially in the rural areas, and parlors, and they check on prices, and then you had to, the list you had to be on display, because if you came to your establishment and there was no price control list, you're charged, right, for failing to display a control list. But all these things do not happen again, so, right, but the prices really, really vary. What is the prices very, very, it's very high for foodstuff in this land. The thing is we have people on 2013 salaries still and wages, right? Yes. And people like me who retired after 2014, like I retired in 17, we have to live as everybody else. And current officers in the public service, they got a advance, and these are people we would have supervised in our time. They got an advance as serving officers, and we as who are retirees now, we have to live on 2013 salaries until I don't know how long. But I know this government is trying, especially the Prime Minister, who I call a moral philosopher, and all a moral philosopher is a person who loves to do good things for people. That's all what it means.
Yes,
right? Yes. So I am hoping that they look at pensioners. Right? I don't know if they have parliament this year. I believe parliament may restart today, may reopen today. I do not.
Yes, as I understand it should, yes.
Yeah, so I hope that they consider whenever the midterm review comes about that they give consideration as offered pensioners like me. But I'm grateful for you and the program and everything. As I said, I made my makeshift arrangement. So I have to leave to go out in a little while. So I said, I'm going to call early. I don't know if I'll come back in.
Because I know you're not, we normally know what time our callers will usually call. I say Mr. Lockett calling, so he's something wrong.
Yeah. So I don't want Hashim to jealous and say, oh, Mr. Lockett calling only because he left.
But he's here in studio. You guys, he was just right around the corner.
So good afternoon, Hashim. Good afternoon. And my boy Hashim has stayed on. Yeah. Okay. I'm Lady J. So you take care. Well, I'm listening. I'm making a tune. I don't know, as the old people say, I do not know if I'll return in time, but all the best for the weekend. You and Hashim here. So you take care.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you again, and it was a pleasure hearing from you.
Member, you are out of order.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation.
Big style.
Unite, 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 unite,
Live nice,
unite,
live nice,
unite,
everybody.
the power, enjoy 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 the power.
Yes, the powers of love and unity was meant for you and me. If we live nice, we gonna get by. The hardship and obstacles, like daily troubles, we gonna get by. God will never lie, we gonna get by.
Hey, hey, hey.
If we live nice, joy will multiply.
Unite,
In the name of love, by the powers of
unite,
our brother,
unite,
life and peace and love. Life is a melody, we are the harmony. I think musically, the power is heavenly. I believe,
enjoy the power,
I believe,
enjoy the power, the power, 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 enjoy the power.
we are different pages on the same book, despite how we may look. Once we live nice, we gonna get by. Like a spiritually. This power is heavenly. I believe. Enjoy the power. I believe. Enjoy the power.
And we are back, council members. Today we are joined by a man whose journey has taken him from the stage and screen into communities where hope and transformation are needed most. Through acting, filmmaking, theater, and storytelling, he's helping young people discover their voices and rewrite their future. Please welcome to our studio the distinguished gentleman, Mr. Stephen Edwards.
Thank you so much, Jackie. And I want to say a special good afternoon to those of you all who might be streaming on the World Wide Web or listening on the radio to the Street 91.9 FM. It's an absolute pleasure to be here today.
Yes. I want to dive right in. I am no stranger to this gentleman who's seated right next to me. I think he had a bit in integral part in me being or sitting here today for you to hear my voice, this uniquely and brave, because I myself got signed up for one of his classes doing a bit of acting. I can't remember how long, but you remember that?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, thanks so much.
Yes.
Thanks so much to be able to say that. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate, and I want to say congratulations to, I may have put a spark, but you have definitely lit your own fire.
Oh,
so,
God.
I just want to say, congratulations. I'm really, really proud to hear you on the radio, to see your fellowship and that kind of stuff. A lot of people come calling in on the earlier the program and, for our radio show. Mm-hmm. It means that you do have a following, so congratulations on that.
Yes, no problem. Thanks a lot. I want to ask that as we dive in, I know you. But for those who may not, they just know your name but not your story, tell us quickly in a nutshell, who is Stephen Edwards?
Okay, well, Stephen Edwards is really and truly a nerd who would have...
I know you're not I was laughing.
Who have no real business in doing the work that he does, but I guess there's a testament to God because, growing up, I never drank, I never smoked, I never, because my father was a very strict policeman, so I couldn't play around.
Right.
And there isn't a ghetto that I haven't been working in. So for somebody to be like me, to be able to relate to youths who, may have gone awry or living in a vulnerable community, I could only ascribe that to God. And my journey really started from church, actually. I used to do plays in church. And at the time, my wife was pregnant and we had all the youths coming into church. And when we were about to have my first son, we moved from that area.
Okay.
And one of the guys he didn't used to come to church really, but he'd come to every play, he could sing even. At 17 years old, they put him to kneel down and they shot him through his temple.
Serious?
And that was the genesis of Stephen Edwards Productions, because I realized that what I am doing is more than just, plays. It's helping young people find a purpose, and it has been 15 years and I haven't really stopped.
Nice. And he answered my very next question, because I wanted to know, where was that defining moment for you? But he just told us, huh?
Yeah, it was that.
And that is not easy. No. That is definitely not easy. And my next question would be, you often speak about storytelling as a tool for change, What do you mean by that? Because now I'm hearing you're using it in a way to help the youths.
Yeah, well, storytelling is one of the most powerful things that, if you think about us historically, how our history was told. If you look at the word history, it's his story, Unfortunately, history is often written by those who won wars, so we get our stories distorted.
Yes.
But even from, if you look at African tradition or any kind of indigenous tradition, the way that we tell and we develop characters through stories. If you look at the Bible, which is the most popular book today, the Bible is a book, not just a religious book, but it's a book full of stories. It's a book full of poems. It's a book, and so to really teach anyone, you really do it by stories. We don't understand. It's happening to us so unconsciously that we don't check the way that we dress, the things that we eat, the way that we speak. It's all guided by stories. If you listen to any young child now, which is very unfortunate coming from Trinidad and Tobago, if you listen to any young child now, they talk with a lot of American accent, and sometimes when we go to schools and we do tours,
The
you know,
Peppa Pigs and
you know, you hear the kids go Toku Tim. So I asked the teacher, I say, so these children, you know, fly out? No, they've never left the country, but because of the amount of Disney that they look at,
Exactly.
it has shaped the way that they speak. So
Correct.
we don't and because we don't understand it, we don't realize we are losing the very fabric of our society by not telling those stories in its original format.
I want to preface by saying good afternoon, everybody. While you're on, he's not saying that speaking in that particular way is a bad thing. That's not what he's trying to portray. It is more so just the essence of what makes us uniquely
Exactly. Exactly.
Correct.
So that's the thing. It's what makes you remember your culture shapes who you are.
Correct.
Trinidad is a very unique place. It's the only place in the world that you will find a Christmas tree in a Diwali Nagar, right? Yeah. We don't have a national dish. We have a national menu. There's not any one dish that you can see that is Trinidad and Tobago,
I
right?
totally agree with you there.
And because of that cross culture, we are extremely unique. You know, we doubles as much of our food as is pilau, right?
Correct.
I could cook an extremely good curry goat. Jackie, if
I wouldn't doubt
if
it.
I cook a curry goat for you, you buy my house, you know.
Oh gosh!
Yeah, you know?
Thank God his wife know me. Eh? Thank God. So I go in and so down comfortable.
But that's a unique part of who we are as a people. And
Yes,
if we
yes.
do not continue to tell the stories of who we are going to lose that.
True. So you see how valuable to our listeners Stephen Edwards is to not just us, but to our society, because we don't want to lose people like Mr. Edwards. You know, when we have when we are at the point where we could almost lose our culture, and we need to have people to remind us and wake us back up to what is us, what is Trini, what is Trinbagonian for matter of fact. And now you're involved in something I don't know about that. Fall off the map a little bit here.
Okay, no
That
problem.
working with the youths in the juvenile detention center. Tell me about that program and how you got involved in that initiative.
Okay, so the program is called Freedom Behind Bars, Last Visit, No Return.
Okay.
And well, I have always been involved in youth work, right? It started from a program called Transformation through the arts or through theater at the time.
I
and
remember that
technology,
one, yes.
Right. So basically, that has expanded, and it has now target persons who are young offenders or who might be in the system. And
Right.
because you have what they call recidivism, I hope I pronounce that properly, where people come into an institution and they go out and they come in and they go out and they come in and they go out because they don't have that sort of support. They come back out and they go into the same type of lifestyle because they have the same type of friends, they have the same type of environment, right?
Yes, yeah.
Now, the thing about it is that when we were doing transformation through the arts and technology, one of the things that we discovered is that a lot of the young persons would be exposed for the information, the same stories, you know, for the first time.
Oh, okay.
And so if we were able to now get that information to them a lot earlier, it can now be a greater intervention. So it's not just storytelling, but it's storytelling with skills. And we're living in an area now, so they're exposed to things like AI, you know, content creation, motivation, and a lot of character building is in the course, right?
Yeah.
But we live in a world today where, you know, you don't have to sit down and wait for somebody to give you a job. If this radio station was to close down right now, right, you could sit down in a room very similar to this, have an internet connection, and have this radio station, you know, back up.
Yes,
You understand? Because
yeah.
again, those things were not possible, you know, 10 years ago, 15 years
Correct.
ago. But we're living in a world now where there's so much a demand for different things that never existed. Right?
Correct, yeah.
You're now not limited by what you can imagine. So the connection between imagination and implementation has been cut so quickly that
Right.
anything that you could possibly imagine right now, the information is there for you to
Right.
make it happen. So anything that you think about, you had what you called, we had like the information age. So we had a lot of people who had a lot of information and that information was closely guarded. So if you
Yes.
needed to pay for that information, it cost you an arm and a leg, and before you could
Correct.
even implement it, the amount of money that you would have, that is no longer the case. With
True.
AI and what it can do now, you now collapse that whole thing so that anything that you can imagine now, the imagination part of it is what you have to guide.
True.
Because a man can imagine something evil or he can imagine something great. So our job now is that intervention to have them to imagine a world of abundance, a world of great things, a world that that they possibly may have been locked off from because of the environment that they have grown up in.
Yes. So tell me this now. You working with them because you personally would go into
Yes,
the
yes,
detention
yes.
center, right?
Yeah.
Now
I
I
was
know
there this
all
week.
of all these young ones would have committed some kind of wrong act or something of this sort. Were you able to witness any breakthrough moments with those young persons?
Oh yeah, all the time, every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
Okay.
You see, because our program stems on a concept of unconditional positive regard. So
Alright.
I don't go in there asking, well, what you do to be here.
Okay.
You understand? It starts with, hey, as of today, you get an opportunity to start afresh. Right? Would you
alright.
take that opportunity? Right? This is all that the world has to offer. While you were in here, because some of them have been here in quite a while. Now, to be honest,
Serious?
and to be honest, this has been on my desk. This is something I created more than 12 years ago.
Oh.
And for different reasons, it never was able to be implemented. And I was always asking God, like, why no? But the reality of it is that a lot of them in the program are actually coming out now.
Oh.
So had they had done it before, it would not have been as applicable to them than it is now.
No.
So everything, God has a way of shifting everything in its time.
In its
you know,
perfect timing.
right?
Correct. Yes.
So while they are out there, they're coming out. Now we partner with other persons. Some of them are barbers. We partner in barber shops for them to get an internship in the barber shop and eventually help them to set up their own.
That is nice.
All of those different things. So it really depends on what your skill is. And with social media now, you can leverage marketing. So business in itself is a skill.
Yes.
And many times what happens is that people don't do so well because they don't understand the business aspect of what they're doing. A
Yeah.
man might be a very good barber, but if he's a poor businessman, it doesn't matter how good he could trim.
So true.
So those are some of the skills that we now impart on them.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, man. That's real good. And when you're with them and you through storytelling, do you discover talents that you doubt they would have had?
Yeah, because well,
Why? What made
it's
me
not
ask
amazing.
that?
It's not amazing to me because
Alright.
remember, I would have worked in Beatham and so on, and I would say I've worked in Beatham, I've worked in the international school, I've worked in Maple Leaf, I've had programs and all this, and I'll
Yes.
tell you, the children in the vulnerable communities
Yes.
are always, and this is no hit to the other schools, but they have always been more talented.
More talented.
Talent was
that
never,
is what I want to
it
get
was
at.
never something that was missing with that audience. Guidance and direction. And because many times, we spoke about culture just now, right?
Yeah.
But if you think about it, things like acting, things like your culture and that kind of stuff, it's not paid as anything in Trinidad and Tobago, right? Now, what I do now, right? I now have the opportunities to export to other countries, right? But that is a result of being the person not being able to get the kind of support that I wanted, and then it forces you now to become an expert in your particular space.
Right, yeah.
Right? So the thing about it is that I have never been, it was never a lack of talent where some of them could sing, they could write poetry, they have songs that they produce. You know, one actually going to do his music degree.
Oh, that's real commendable.
So that's what I'm saying. Is like it's not it's not a matter of not finding the talent. I think the environment that most of them came from, right? And this is, you know, not to get too biblical, but when you talk about the word dominion means that you have power over your environment.
Yes.
And that is how God really created man to be, to have dominion.
Yes.
What often happens is that we allow the environment to have power over us.
Yes. Oh, I like that. I like that.
You understand?
Yes, I like that reasoning.
And we saw it in transformation through theater, because Mondays would be the hardest day. From Monday to Friday, you know, you work with them, but on Friday they go back home.
Yes.
And they have that weekend home. So Monday used to be like pulling teeth, like you're starting all over again.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So that's why we started to now work in the environment. Actually, so we had Beyond the Beatum program where we was working in the Beatum. And even now I could go to the Beatum, we would shoot movies and so on in the Beatum. You know, the pilot that I did of Sweet TNT, we shot a lot of scenes in the Beatum.
Okay, yes. I only get a glimpse of that when I think last night when I was looking through. I well miss out, boy.
Yeah,
because I was way back with Stephen when he did For Better or Worse, and when he did Romero and Julie. Those are things he held on to, and you know.
So I've actually written Romero and Julie as a movie script that I hope to do probably next year. For Better or for Worse as well, but I want to do For Better or for Worse sometime in October.
Okay.
And I mean, when the guys come out, if you'll permit me, I'll probably bring two of them to come and talk.
That would be lovely. Yes, that would be definitely lovely, because the way society does be quick to define the young people by their mistakes.
Yeah.
I like how you are giving them through your through storytelling, through your workshop, you know, you're giving them a chance to turn a new leaf without being judged. I truly like that. I definitely, yes. If you were to give the public a message, you know, about the youths in these centers, what would you tell them?
Well, not just the youths. I would like to speak on crime itself, right?
All right.
Because crime is often sold, and I want the public to hear me well, right? Crime is often sold as an unsolvable problem, right?
Yes, yeah.
Now, the reason why it is sold as an unsolvable problem is because no matter how much, and this is, I'm not politically aligned, so government come, government goes, the same thing.
Right.
No matter how much money they say that they're spending to keep you safe, you won't object.
I understand.
Right? But crime really stems from a lack of opportunity.
Yes.
And a lack of proper education. And I don't mean just school. I mean showing somebody, when you educate somebody or you empower somebody to say, hey, no matter where you were born, right? Because there are children in Africa who fighting with no electricity, no food, and they're making green screen movies. The difference is the mentality.
True.
And if it is you allow persons to feel, well, you know, because of your situation, you have a right to, or you can afford to feel sorry for yourself. That's one thing I always say. I say, listen, there's one thing you'll never be able to afford, right? And that's to feel sorry for yourself. You can't afford to.
I like that.
And it happens to all of us. We all have life happen to us.
Yeah.
But when you willfully take resources from your people and you make it seem as though, you know, it's not available, and you give them a mentality of scarcity, what you bring out is the worst in human beings. Because the world is an abundant place. If you think of
Yeah.
anything, if you have a breadfruit tree in your yard, Jackie, you cannot eat all the breadfruit coming
No,
out of your tree.
you cannot.
That one tree. You understand? So you can't tell me that there's a scarcity for food. There's a scarcity for allocation, and there's a scarcity for you now empowering your people. Because I was listening to your program before, and when everybody was talking about high prices. Prices
Yes.
are high because you don't have tomatoes in your yard.
Correct.
Prices are high because you don't have fig trees. And we have been fooled. Again, this is the power of storytelling. We have been fooled to think that it's real cool to have a fully concrete yard. Right? When we were growing up, we used to be able to climb the plum tree. We used to be able to get
Exactly.
pomegranate. You never used to buy fruits. Right? And we have this facade now, like food grows in the supermarket. No, it doesn't.
So true.
Long time when you wanted to get plum from a person, I tell you, boy, you could take a few, but we sell the tree, so the man would probably come. But everybody used to have a tree in their yard.
Yes, yes.
You understand? When you go out to play long time, you eating mango, when you come back home to thing,
My belly
you didn't
full.
and you didn't used to buy snacks.
Exactly. I hardly in the shop.
Look at what is happening health wise to all of us. You're seeing it. The foods that we eat, the different things, the amount of chemicals that they're putting in those foods now, it's not good.
Exactly.
But we have been trained now to see that is the life that we should aspire to. So it's not necessarily that the prices are high is the problem. The problem is that we have not identified ways, right? Because you think about it, a person who have a tomato tree in their yard, right? They can make tomato choker.
Yes.
You understand? If you could have green fig, right? You have different things that you come in at different times of the year. If you have that in your yard, it's very, very hard. You will watch them prices in the market on strips. And what will happen? They had to lower it.
So true. Yes.
So a lot of education is missing from empowering people, and it's done willfully so that when people lose hope, when people become desperate, they tend to do things that desperate men will do. And when you have now, you catch the person and say, well, go, they're doing this and they're doing that and they're doing the other. Then you have now grounds where everybody is now picking up our pitchforks to say, all right, we want vengeance, and so punish them. So a young person do something wrong, and I'll even go further to say they're from the wrong family, leave them in jail. I mean, a really, really sad thing happened, and I don't know if you will allow me to share this on this show, right? A young man came out of YTRC. I just happened to have finished my program that day.
Oh, okay.
A young man came out of YTRC. His mother came to pick him up, and I'm sure that they would have made all the arrangements to have him come there.
Right.
To come and pick him up and thing. And two policemen were waiting in our vehicle, right? And as the young man came out, they rushed and they gave him a warrant under the state of emergency. So he had to just go right back into the institution.
What you said?
What does that do to a young man's mentality when that kind of stuff happens? You understand what I'm saying?
That is what you was just talking about.
Yeah.
It is designed
It's designed for
that way.
So if you don't intervene, right, that is breeding a criminal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Regardless of what and again, I'm not saying that I'm happy that people are involved in crime, and I'm not saying that they're right to be. I'm saying that the treatment of how we deal with our society and our culture, right? If you look around at Trinidad and Tobago, the Trinidad and Tobago that we all live in now, I didn't think would have existed 20 years ago. Yes, we had corruption, we had bubble, but we didn't used to have human trafficking.
For real.
We had that kind of respect for human beings that we wouldn't traffic young people and these kinds of things. That's not. I mean, if that happened, it would be a rare incident with. I'm going to call no name for Tombstone.
Yeah.
But that wasn't a common thing.
Exactly.
You understand? But now we lose that sensitivity. I have a very good friend, that came like my father. And I am not to say that I am, people might say, well, because nobody close to you ever get hurt. My best friend, his father was one of the persons who would have supported my organization. His father was robbed at gunpoint, hit in his head with a gun butt, and had swelling on the brain. Eventually, his father passed, right?
Sad.
So, I'm not saying that, I don't know what it is like. But for a young man to hit an elderly man in his head, right? You could have not have no grandfather. Or there's something in that is missing in you.
Right, as a person.
As a person, right? Because for you to hit an elderly man in his head, right? There's something that is seriously missing in you.
True.
And that is what we're not seeing as a society, that we are losing our very values. Because I grew up with my grandfather.
Right.
I would dare not disrespect a older man. Right? Because my grandfather was the one who used to tell me stories.
Right.
I remember one day he forgot to tell me a story. I say, Pa, if you didn't tell me no story tonight, you gotta tell me 5 stories tomorrow.
That's what the story
catch him, boy. And I make sure he pay that bill, though.
Oh,
the next day, he bring a thick storybook. He say, I done tell you a story for the night. And he give me that big storybook, and I started to read. And that's how my storytelling really, my interest in storytelling really thing. Because I really used to love stories.
I really like how you're using it, as a pathway to rehabilitation and hope for these young people. That is a really, by any chance, I'm just going to ask this question out of curiosity. Is there any person in government or anyone who helps with your program, who assists you?
Well, I don't want to lie to you, right? We have in the Massey Foundation would have helped pilot phase 1 a couple of years ago, right?
Okay.
And that door was open. But I mean, it doesn't cover the cost. Like, we want to get like AI subscriptions and so on. And then at the time, the Ministry of Sport and Community Development, I think it was Community Development, that's probably about 3 years ago. But we started phase 2, and we have been seeking support, and unfortunately no one has come forward for phase 2, which is the more important one where they are coming out. So I mean, and it's like right now we are working with our church to try and build a halfway house so that when persons come out, they have a place to stay. Because especially when you have stayed somewhere for 10 years, all your siblings, it's little children in the house, but you're a big man. You understand?
Yes,
so,
correct.
Those are some of the things that we're trying to work with. And also, as I said before, helping them to build different skills so they have access to computers and different things like that.
And as you said that, I was reading when I'm looking up that same that thing I had online on Facebook, something about if we have an extra phone at home.
Yeah, if you have an extra cell phone, we don't want the SIM, right? But we teach them mobile movie making. So you understand how? So again, the average person could afford a phone. They may not be able to afford a fancy camera, but you could do a movie with, with your guest host there, that phone. You could shoot a movie with that any day.
Yes.
So those are some of the things that, that people can do to support the program.
All right, I like that. So to our listeners on the outside and to our members, for those of you who are tuned in, that's one of the ways I think, if you have an extra phone sitting there that, could be used.
Yeah, with a decent camera.
With a decent camera,
because
yes.
we don't want the phone
And
for
how would
making
persons
calls.
contact you?
Yeah, you can get me at 763-6603. That's 763-6603. You could connect me through WhatsApp, preferably, especially WhatsApp. I'm not so hot with Instagram and all of those things because it's too much things to check. Right? If you send me a message on Instagram, you mightn't get answered but if you send it WhatsApp, I definitely you know what I mean, would connect with you. But that Instagram and Facebook, well, Facebook I tend to check a little more, but
Yes.
Instagram and that kind of stuff, nah.
Yeah, neither, not TikTok either.
I used to be on TikTok. With the children's brand, which we didn't talk about today, but I'm starting to. I'm gonna be doing Tokutim again.
Tokutim again, okay,
Yeah.
nice.
So like a lot of people don't know, like the television was actually invented in Trinidad and Tobago. You know that?
No.
Okay, all right. So so the television was actually invented in Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Look, I learned something.
I forgot
You're
what's the
never
guy
too
name.
old
The
to
guy,
learn.
he was a Scottish guy, and he came to Trinidad and Tobago because of health reasons.
Oh.
And then the villagers saw all the lights and that kind of stuff happening, so they thought it was over he was doing. They all surround the place and they send him packing. So that is how the television ended up being created in England, but it was actually invented here in Trinidad. And Tobago. Yeah.
Look
so
at
those
that,
kinds of stories I'll be telling, and now with AI we're doing some animation instead.
Lovely,
Things
lovely.
around the building, and so I'm gonna start back that TikTok channel. But yeah.
Before we get out of here, I do have one final question for you. Now you started out you introduced your story to us and your calling, and there was some tragedy based in it, and so I guess my last question to you would be, what has been your motivation to go down this path to help so many young people? Because most people, not built like that.
No.
Something tragic like that would happen to them, and they would shrink inward.
That's what I'm gonna say. They would just let that go.
They would reject society and just play it off that this is a horrible place. I don't want nothing to do with it. This is what it took from me. But you have instead done the exact opposite.
Well, I have to answer that in three parts, right? And then that's the only way I could really answer that question. So one is there's because you also have to know that for a lot of it I have not been funded, right? And I was given an award for Youth Worker of the Commonwealth in the Caribbean region, right? And when I went to those awards, I realized that I'm the only person inside of this room self-funded. Everybody else was working for a government agency. So that was something that, was a real eye-opening for me. And to answer your question, even in the midst of those hardships, because we had very hard financial times, I had to pawn my gold. That's why I was always wearing my gold chain. I had to pawn my gold to pay electricity bills and that kind of stuff. And people always ask why. There are a few reasons. One is, when you see a life change, there's a young lady, I wouldn't call her name on air, right? Yeah. But she was from Gonzales. Her mother was killed by her aunt. And she was one of the rudest young ladies I have ever met in my life. Today, that same young lady I'm talking to you about has a master's degree from Long Island University that she went on scholarship. She's married. She has a child, and she's working now in the court. She has a master's degree in criminal justice. She played sports. And I could tell you about numerous persons that I've seen that their life turn around. Money can't buy that.
That is
so that
deep, yeah.
I could see people say, there's a young man again who was given real problems in a camp. He said, Mr. Edwards! He has his own business, and another one married, and he working in the hospital, and there are things that you will do in your life that you will never know how much it impact others and how much life has changed. Because I remember there was a young man, and actually that young man today is a director in the organization. I used to tell you how life does be cyclical. I remember one day you were saying, I carried him to a workshop and I said, do good, be good, choose good. And he said, he called me later and he said, sir, I want to say thank you for saying what you say to me. And I just felt led to say that, right? I say, what happened? Say, my cousin just called me to go and kill a man there, and I tell him I agree. So there's a murder that you've never heard of. right?
Thanks
The
to
other thing
you.
is like, I wish sometimes, because it's be very frustrating. You do. I can't express in words how hard it is be to deal with when people looking down at you. Sometimes your finances not in the place that you want it to be, and all of those things.
There's a place that does that a lot.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right? And it's just that thing that can't leave you. So many times I decided that I wanted to walk away from it, and God said, "No, I ain't finished with you yet. This is your burden to carry." And when I do leave it, it haunts me to the point that I have to go back. There are many times that I wanted to walk away. There are many times that I've been humiliated, embarrassed. But the Bible says God is a lift of your head. Today, because of all of those things that I went through, I am one of the very few people could do what I do in this world. And the more that I am now exposed to a lot more markets in Africa and all that, the more that I'm over Europe and all that kind of stuff, the more that I'm exposed, I say, but you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that. Wait, I am the only person that could really do this. And so that thing that made me so obscure and made me so rejected is the thing that makes me stand out now. So now when I do part of projects and I do call for money, nobody argues, and I quote in US. You understand? So
Right.
that's I couldn't answer your question any other way but that.
I want to thank you very much for passing through. I know we're a little over time, guys. We got to go to a commercial break right now, but let's wrap things up real quick.
Yes, so thanks again, Mr. Edwards. It was a pleasure having you. And, thanks for reminding us today that behind every young person is a story. And sometimes changing the story is what can change a life. And that matters. Yes?
Thank you so much.
So I look forward to next time. What he said, you want to bring
bring two, yes,
two
yeah,
young
two-
men.
two
Yes,
young
I'm
men
looking
from-
forward to that myself.
no problem.
Yes. So
Okay,
thanks
thank you.
again, and enjoy the rest of your Friday.
Thank you.
You guys,
God bless.
Yes.
small break, guys. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
The power, enjoy the power. The power, enjoy the power. The power, enjoy the power. Yes, the powers of love and unity was meant for you and me. If we live nice, we gonna get by. The hardship and obstacles, life daily troubles. We gonna get by.
And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Water is life. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Any little leak, we gon' fix it. We gon' fix it. We gon' fix it. So anyway you see a leak, the number to call is 800-4420 or 800-4426 and report the leaks. IWER George and Wasson say, join the evolution to save water. Water is precious. Every drop of water counts. This message is brought to you by the Water and Sewerage Authority.
A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste. Must be KFC. And big flavor. Chicken. And value for more money. Must be KFC. Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hearing something. I'm the voice in your belly.
Get big value every day of the week, from Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original, often imitated but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Tune in to The Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the street, 919 FM.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ill, and you could get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Drag your bomb, Mr. Fiddler. I have a story for you. I said I have a story for you. I have a story for you. Well, I like that, eh? From the time you yell accurate, you're dead. From the time you yell accurate, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Cause all you do move along. Pulling up like DJ, you wanna get me touring in all its glory. I am man don't like to disappoint, plus I got lips on and anointed to tell you the truth. So here's the inside scoop. Last election was the strangest yet. No lie, a young PM get a cocoa sweat. Ooh. When they done adding up the polls, they appoint 173 years old. I'm to them, boy. Celebration will just start to knock. People pass out, can't do the work. 2 days past, the leader can't sit. Palarat say white all unfit. When the mark buzz, when the mark buzz, when the mark buzz, like you was drinking, boy. You either laugh cry or cuss. I say bust. When the mark buzz, when the mark buzz, real people's pass. he mix the rum with babash. Like he really catch it, boy. Our next artist, Chief Rhythm, overstay his time in Brooklyn. Start a food business like things nice. He better watch out for eyes. When the man bounce, when the man bounce, when the man bounce. That fella is a real killer, boy. You either love prior cause I say boss, boss. When the man bounce, when the man bounce. I hope in good spirit. Bacchanal is a must from the time you hear la coure, you're there. From the time you hear la coure, you're there, oh there, oh there. Cause all you to move along, move along. Move all you to move along, move along. You wanna hear about Diesel, how she head not well. About Alexander and how he need altar. About how Benjamin like little children. You wanna hear how Kamala turn big warmonger. Cause all you to move along, move along. Move along, move along. You to move along, move along. Move along, move along. You wanna hear how Gypsy run from NCC. You wanna hear the thing down about voice note valley. How we have no crime plan from TUNC. How we in SOE permanently. So you to move along, move along, move along, move along. You to move along, move along, move along, move along. From the time you hear la coure, you're there. From the time you hear la coure, you're there, oh there, oh there. Cause all you do, ha, Ashigi Calypso. Hey, Crazy D, we're not putting no more, eh? Let them come in the tent to hear the rest. It's the vibes. We got shot them. Man.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
And we are back, guys. Yes, we ended there on a nice note with Stephen Edwards. I want to thank him for, coming in and having that interview done with us today. Guys, I remember he's saying that he's in phase 2 of his project and he need help. For those of you who were listening, if you have a extra mobile phone just lying around with a good quality camera, don't be afraid to donate it and reach out to him, as he's self-funded and he's assisting, those youths who is in the detention center. His number, I'm going to run it by you again. It's 763-6603. Yeah, that number again is 763-6603. I think it's time, we make a good contribution to continue helping our youths. And also, as I'm off that note, I have a special birthday greeting that's going out to Adriel. Adriel, today is your big day, and your wife, Carla, she wants to give you all her love and blessings on this day and pray that you live to see many, many more. So coming from all of us at the street at 919 FM and your loving wife, Carla, Adriel, do enjoy the rest of your blessed birthday. Yes. It's the Sure.
Guys, remember Trinidad and Tobago, no rain falling and the weather's feeling different, but please listen that this year is an El Nino year, which means lower rainfall levels over our reservoirs and water sources. So even during the wet season, water conservation is critical. So don't wait until the tap runs low to start conserving. Every drop counts right now. Fix leaking pipes and taps. Turn off the water while brushing or washing, and use only what you need. The reality is simple. Less rainfall over the reservoirs means less water available for the country. That is why urgent conservation is needed from everyone. So let's work together to protect our supply and secure water for our homes, families, and communities. This message brought to you by the Water and Sewage Authority.
Yes, I like how you say that from the chest. Deep down. And guys, it's Fantastic Fridays at KFC. Friday is for feasting. Fantastic Fridays, 5 pieces of chicken and 3 sides for just $89.95. Big value for the whole line. Weekend start right. It must be KFC. Also, as we on KFC note, taste the delicious difference of a wrap that's packed with crunchable, craveable flavor with KFC's Crunch Twist. Bite into our crispy chicken tender wrapped in lettuce, shredded carrots, mayo, and drenched in our signature mambo sauce for only $29.95. Available now via all ordering channels. KFC Crunch Twist. It's finger licking good. Order now. Follow KFC Trinidad and Tobago WhatsApp channel for all the deals. And of course, we have our good and natural ginger tea made from freshly crushed ginger root to get that strong ginger taste and aroma so soothing. Good and natural ginger tea available with or without sugar. So all you need is boiling water to get a cup going. As the old people say, don't take flambeau to see in the night what you can see clear in the day. Good and natural ginger tea. Good advice to start your day right. Yes, iron all in all. Yes. And this time I want to try a new flavor though. I actually saw it in the supermarket and the display also looked really, really good. Yes, it looked good. And of course, we have our split peas powder, Lion brand product. This is the weather where we have to drink a little soup. So now you need to transform your soups and stews with the rich flavor of Lion brand split peas powder. Packaged in a handy, easy to use pouch, it's never been simpler to add depth and nutrition to your meals. Whether it's a cozy family dinner or small line with close friends, Lion brand split peas powder helps you create delicious dishes that bring people closer. Elevate your cooking and share the goodness with those you love. Lion brand, the power behind our great taste traditions.
weekend, the guys, don't forget you can get a chance to go to the FIFA World Cup 2026 courtesy of Coca-Cola. Just buy any Coca-Cola 591 milliliter with football labels on cap and submit your code via WhatsApp to 328-2878 for your chance to score big with Coca-Cola. Team Brazil all the way, you know.
Team Brazil all the way. Team Brazil.
I know she was a good person then.
Uh-huh.
I know she was a good person.
Oh, gosh.
She was a good person from each other. Team Brazil all the way. After Haiti. Alright, tell you where I started. Caribbean food.
Yes, yes.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because
we apologize and trying to fix up something because we're supposed to have
discipline.
We're supposed to have virtual interviews this hour, so we waiting patiently to see make sure our guests
strong and better
arrive in the chat safely. In the meantime, between time, I know we've been gone for most of the week. We apologize.
I told them they missed us because calls came in one time. Oh gosh, just now Mr. Lohocketa had calling and you have to pull up that blast from the past. His blast from the past for today is by Lord Shorty, the Soca Scrunt. So we'll play that a little later because he called a little early as he was stepping out. He said, he didn't want to miss, giving us that info. Yes. I ain't hear KFC and who else? Who's we missing out some of our members today? Where they gone? Oh, they didn't have us for the week, guys. You all must have missed us. Come on.
I don't know. Sometimes when they feel abandoned, they doesn't like to link with.
Yes, but remember Thursday was a holiday too, guys, which brought all the rain that our guy Hashim love. Of course, the counselor, we love that type of weather. Yes, so you all can't, don't be too upset now, but we're just so happy to be back on this Friday. And in our final hour, of course, we have the office party. Yes, so you guys stay tuned in for that. So we could bring the vibes to take you all sailing into a wonderful weekend. Yes, we're just trying to see at this moment if our invites are reached via our Zoom link. Yes, it's gonna be very interesting once they do accept. It's definitely gonna be. It's definitely.
You tell me how all kind of things was happening this week. I see that some people was calling apparently for a renaming of the airport.
Oh my goodness! You all saw that? I don't know how I feel about it, Hashim, but
Are you nodding over there like it's yeah, JG? You nodding like yeah, JG.
I have no problem with the fact that with the person that they want to change it to, but no man, callers, our members call in because this is a hot topic.
Why him specifically? Is my question.
Yeah.
Is my question.
Is it because we have A&R in Tobago? They want to create a balance? We want to create some kind of...
I know A&R was the first Tobagonian, right?
So it's well deserving in that case.
Yeah, I understand that. If you're going to name an airport after a person, you tend to name it after the first leader of the country. At least I see one of the traditions.
The airport home at your I can't say yours, but they let someone in your country that's
I go look real bad by saying this, but I can't remember if he was a
that's what studying.
If he was a leader.
Oh ho.
I don't think I was around at the time he led the country.
Oh.
But he was a very prolific figure in the country's history. So they named the airport after him. To tell you, I feel real shame right now. I hope nobody is listening to that. But I don't believe he was ever what we call a premier. We don't call them prime minister.
Yes, I know you all say premier, yeah.
But I don't believe he was ever a premier.
Okay.
Or at the time he would have been chief minister.
Now, to be quite honest, they want to name it after the he was Mr. Basil Pandey was a past prime minister, but I was just he served us well, but
I think he did a very wonderful job as a leader.
yes, exactly.
I know there was a pretty prosperous era.
Yeah.
When he was a leader.
Yes. I think they could name something else, university, something after him and some part of the campus, but not the airport, man.
Yeah, we could give him he deserves to have something named after him. I will agree with you. He has a very interesting life, by the way.
Yes.
He was an actor.
He was?
He was an actor, yeah. He started movies and stuff when he was very young.
Oh gosh, no, that one I didn't see. I didn't know. So today, look, I learned two things. I learned about with Stephen Edward when he would just here and tell us about the the television being.
I can't remember if it was a Bollywood or a Hollywood movie, but I know he was a proper actor.
Please, let's find that clip now. Please.
I know somebody could find that. I take it. I'm sure you can find it quick.
Because look, I did. That's news to me.
Yeah. Look at boyfriend called. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. I have radio boyfriend.
Say it again.
I am a man, not a boyfriend. I'm a man.
Oh gosh, I like it too bad. You see, you know they see a nice big woman. Yes. Good afternoon, Grongsman. Good afternoon.
Princess, how you doing, sweetheart?
I am so good now that you called the station. Again, all kind of side eye bombastic.
Yes, I was getting our vibes all the time, you know, so I picked the right time to call. I wanted to let everybody breathe.
Yes.
So I called now. Grongsman, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
I saw you on a skit day, boy. You're good, boy. You could get an Academy Award, you know.
You see? Yes, yourself.
What, boy? That piece of performance, there, boy. What? You're up for Academy Award.
You have some hidden talents.
Yeah, you could get a star. You could get a star too on the walkway too. You're big like that. Hey, young boy, I watched this thing with the protest I had what it was there. Not the protest, the march.
The peace walk.
And I watched, yes, boy, them police and them real escalating thing in this country, you know. They're showing that they are bullies, and we living in a state where like you can't say nothing, you can't think. Like you have to ask permission to do everything, like it's dictators running this country right now. I listened to how these officers, especially one in a red jersey, run some fellas from just sitting down talking. Go from here, go home, go fast, run. And I saying, my God, what is really going on with these people and them? These police that set up brainwash cockroach, you know. They have the colonial brain that they give them in the academy, and like they just come out here and feel that the power that they have and the extra that they have, they get during the state of emergency, that they could use it on the population. They have no respect. They don't know how to, all they know to do is to escalate. They do not know de-escalating. A little peace march have people under arrest. Make that make sense. And they're talking about we people must work with the police and what the police is their friend and all that. What kind of dotish thing is like them on drugs or something? Simple thing. People looking to make betterment with the country and come up with ways and means of solution are trying to change the minds of people, especially the youths. And this is the attitude from the TTPS. Everything with the TTPS now is problem. Everything is problem because like there's some, you know, like some children who come from broken homes. Like there's a lot of them that have in the service and they're just coming out and taking out the frustration on the citizens of this country. And that is so sad. I feel it's so shameful. All these things that go all over the world, you know. People all over the world still you know.
Yes, people all over the world seeing them things wrong, man. You're quite correct.
Yeah. And you know what else hurt me, boy? You're watching in Parliament. Have a he, DC, who is speaker for the other side, coming out in Parliament and kind of with a kind of lewd sort of behavior. And we the population have to sit down and take this thing for 5 years, boy. That real hurtful, you know. Boy. Anyway, I just hoping for the best. Princess girl, I just forgetting about them thing. And once I see your face for the day, I good. Wherever little time your face available,
yes. Good. All right, darling.
So all who go and call after, keep all your eyes off the sparrow. Please.
Yeah. Let them know. Oh gosh, he's right to know. Democracy isn't just our right to vote. It is our right to be heard, to be respected and represented every day. So, when they're running the youths, and I don't know where I said it, but I was telling someone this weekend or over the week there, when younger persons understand the right to democracy and understand the true meaning of it, you would find a lot more of them trying to stand up together and support each other. So, yes, let's see where this would go, because, boy...
some leaders are trying to stay out of it.
I see that.
Not quote, and then others are not making. They're saying things and they're not saying new right. And you know, sometimes it's best to just say nothing.
True. Yeah.
I feel sometimes it's best to say nothing, honestly. You know, and there was a serious one where, you know, a certain artist also made a statement, a general statement of what is going on.
Yep.
Now, and then receiving some sort of backlash.
Yes, yeah. From a minister. Mm-hmm.
For what? For asking people to show empathy.
True.
Not taking a side, you know. Not taking a side with anyone, but simply to just have some consideration for the people and what they are going through. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, you know, we've said it more than once on this show that we have become a very desensitized to everything that has been happening in this country. And a little more empathy would definitely do a lot of us so much good. But
True.
But apparently that's not what they want to hear. It's wild. It really is. I found the clip, by the way. I found the Band-Aid clip.
Yes, you did?
Yeah. It's from a 1963 movie called Man in the Middle.
What?
Man in the Middle, I believe it's called.
Oh gosh, I know Mr. Lockett are gone already. You know, we have to tell him about this. He could give us history on that.
Yeah, he would. I'm sure he would know about that. We can ask him on Monday if he...
Look, I taken it down because I want to go, man. Look at it. Man in the middle.
If he come back. Yeah, first it old, it's in black and white.
Oh gosh. Silver Fox was doing things.
I will show it all you. Come. There's a little treat here.
Let us build a nation together.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
There are political implications.
No comment. And you may quote me. Yes, sir, go ahead.
On the subject of political consequences, I think it is right to say that this is a very broad topic for not only the murderer, but the...
Sir, this is not a forum. Now, if you have a question, would you please ask it?
I was merely trying to explain, sir, that my readers would ask this question. Is there any justice apart from might?
Well, who's that question directed at?
I think possibly the gentleman for the defense.
Justice exists only in its own right. It exists apart from power and apart from might. Expedience can have no part in justice.
Thank you, sir.
Any more questions?
That is him, no?
No.
Yeah.
OMG! You all hear the accent too?
He was trying to throw on an Indian accent.
Yes.
But it's you can hear the Trini in him.
You can hear it, yes.
You can hear that Trini symmetry. It was trying to very
yes.
From probably New Delhi or I don't want to stereotype all Indian.
Oh my goodness.
But it real come true now. You couldn't real hide. You can't hide that Trini nowhere.
For real, you can't. Wow. But that look, I learned something today. Look, I did not know. Look how way back that was in 1963.
Yeah. Trinidad itself as a nation just born, so he wasn't even in politics yet.
Look at that, huh? Yeah.
So,
Listen, Trinidadians really have some talent, you know.
Yeah.
What?
We went all over. Hey, you know Gaston Brown is a reggae artist, right?
Gaston Brown.
Antigua Prime Minister.
No, eh?
Yeah.
No. You have me blushing here. No.
I swear.
Behave yourself. I want to hear him.
Little broomstick mustache.
Yes.
The Speed Antigua live.
Yeah.
He was a little tune.
I'll check it out, though.
As the next one, you got that, man. He's a real party. I like him.
Surely I do.
But yeah, I don't mind naming something after basketball.
I like the man. I genuinely like the man. It's just I don't know about the airport. Yeah, I have a question mark over the airport.
that is a too contentious a place to call it anything else other than Piaco.
I love it. I love Piaco as it is. Piaco International. Mm-hmm.
Leave it be. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. That is too sensitive of a place to try and name it after any one person.
Yeah.
It's too opinionated for that. Why we naming it after him? Oh God.
Tell me about it.
I'm good.
Whether it's him or any other man, we really too opinionated and true.
As a matter of fact, paint over the airport. It's too close to a political color for it to. Yeah.
Yes.
I need a very neutral color, new color for the airport. something green, or maybe some metallic color. A little lightish green. You know, something simple and easy. You don't need to be conspicuous and flamboyant just because it's a tropical island or whatever. Make it sleek and modern.
Yeah.
You know, paint it white. Something. You know, a little too close. All them. What to call it, boy? My sister's a painter. She would know exactly what color it is.
What you want? Some kind of nice.
The office yellow color, primary color. Just change it. That at all is a problem because everybody will why it's so because they don't any oh they're sick or they'll make me ill, you know.
Oh gosh.
I swear.
Come my
Yeah. Give if I had to name anything after Bazio
You thinking what?
I don't want it to be stereotypical neither, like Nagar or something.
No, that'll be too. Yeah, I understand fully.
Yeah. I don't want it to be a stereotypical thing that we knew it after. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. If it's some part of, I know she wanted to do the university down on that side. She could have probably named her, you know.
She's trying to build the university or something.
Yes,
that's perfect.
That is perfect. That's why I'm thinking.
The university. I like that.
Yes,
I like that.
They could use the full name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to use the full name because when you abbreviate it, that's PU.
Yes.
So BPU, yeah.
Yeah. You eat. Mm-hmm.
The Basil Panda University.
Yes.
And boom, just like that. That'll be what, a fifth university in Trinidad.
Yes, and when they ask you what campus you on,
So we have SBCS, we have UTT, we have UE.
and then we'd have the
Costa.
right.
And now we have BPU.
And now BPU, perfect. There you go. It's not like we're leaving them out or anything.
That's perfect.
You see how easy we help you guys to solve that, Max?
Education is the key to success.
Yes.
A well-educated, multifaceted, multi-talented individual.
Mm-hmm.
University after him. Throw the performing arts program down there too.
Exactly.
The man was an actor. And you know, it could be what? College for whatever, political sciences and
Yeah. It could even be for the arts or how we used to act.
I like how we solve problems here.
Yeah.
You know, it's not very difficult at all.
No.
Look at the time one. What is this?
Did they fly in?
It's flying for real.
Members, I don't feel like we talk much today and that's the time already.
That is crazy. But here we go. I do have a call. We do have an interview to do here, guys. So let me just set that up real quick. Right.
Yo, hello.
So we are here. Yes, good afternoon. Just give us one moment. Let me make sure I got it right here on the interview for you. All right, guys. So we have a very special guest.
Hello.
Yeah, I hope you can hear me.
Remember the key to success is work.
Are you hearing me?
For our country, have regard.
Is hearing?
Hello.
Hold on. Yeah, are you hearing me?
Yeah.
All right, perfectly. All right, good. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, right now we have a special guest here with us, hailing from. Hold on, we pull up everything here for you all real quick. Yes. multifaceted, multi-talented gospel artist, even from yes, Mr. Sheldon Nugget is here with us. How are you doing this, sir? Good afternoon to you.
Hope you can hear me good because boy, I get real problems with the Zoom thing.
Yes,
But I'm all right.
Yes, we can hear you very well. Yes. Welcome to the Street Council. We're happy to have you here today.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here today.
Yes, most definitely. So let's just get right in. Let's just get right into it. Your story for those who don't know Sheldon Nugget, and your ministry and your calling.
Well, I've been involved in music since 1993. I'm basically calypso. I used to do hip hop and all them kind of music before, and then I decided, seeing as calypso is the music of Trinidad, I decided to do calypso and soca, that kind of thing. And I made the switch,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very nice. When did you initially make that first switch?
I was inspired by going to Spectacular. I won some tickets to a calypso show. It was the first time I ever went to a calypso tent, and I saw Watchman singing. I was with my aunt on that particular outing, and I told her, you see, next year I'm going to be on that stage, and the next year I was on the stage.
Wow.
And since then, I was just moving forward. I wasn't always a singer. I was mostly a writer, so I used to actually give people my works to sing, and small singers coming up and thing, and then I decided to take it serious and professionally, and I just jumped in the ring.
So how many? Who are your credentials? You can call names that for the people.
Well, I did some work with Kurt Allen with one back in the days. I work with a lot of people of the islands, mostly a guy named Manzangi from St. Vincent who won 3 Monarch titles with my compositions.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did a song called Flowers for a girl named Tiny here. She came second to the Monarch a couple of years ago.
Excellent.
Remember that song? Flowers.
Right. I do remember.
So right now I'm working with some new artists and then coming up, My whole thing is just my thing is not vision and a place for stars to shine. So people who not getting the ability to and platform to shine, I help to shine.
Okay.
So now and again I might do a song and I might decide to sing it and I might just come out. But mostly I work in the shadows right now.
Behind the scenes, pushing the people.
Behind the scene, putting out the work,
Right.
keeping the culture and the art form alive.
So how long has Nug Vision been in existence?
Nug Vision has been in operation about 6 years. Before it was something else, but it has transformed to Nug Vision, and from the last 6 years we've been growing, we've been moving, and we have some other things that connected with Nug Vision that would come on stream very soon. And when it does, you will definitely know about it, so we could incorporate that into the whole thing.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that in the future. Tell us about this contribution that you brought to us today. God Bless Fathers.
His latest release.
Hope he hasn't stuck there.
Oh gosh, please say no.
Haven't lost the connection, have we?
Sheldon? Like you're not hearing either.
Nah. He's off mute. Yeah. Just a moment there, guys.
Yes, I agree. God bless fathers.
God Bless Fathers. There he goes. Yeah. Are you there
Lovely.
again? You with us? You with us?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, we were just getting into it. God bless fathers. We just wanted to get some context behind this latest release of yours.
Well, I wrote it. I did the production. It was recorded at KBL Studios down south.
Mm-hmm.
And I do the production home on my laptop or on my Mac, and started it and actually did the voice somewhere else. And it was mixed by Neil Sibero, a guy from in the East, who actually I worked with for about 2 or 3 years now, and we're doing a lot of good work in mastering and mixing.
Okay. What inspired this song in particular?
Well, I think is that the lack of any songs for fathers. The only Father's Day song I really know is or two is my Papa Was a Rolling Stone, and
Dance with My Father again.
I Dance with My Father. It's hardly a Father's Day song because we mostly
True.
pay attention to mothers, and I think fathers so important right now, especially in this world that we're living in.
Thank you for
That
reiterating that.
we need fathers to inspire our especially our sons and we do our daughters too, but mostly our sons, to guide them, because it's hard for mothers alone,
Definitely. Very appropriate that we dropped this in June because
There's a month Father's Day. Yeah.
I actually released this song on my birthday, which was the 21st of May.
Nice.
Okay.
The 22nd at 12 o'clock in the night. I put it out on YouTube. It's also on certain other stations. I think you're the first station that would actually have it. One of the first.
Okay.
Major ones. But it's been out on some internet stations in Canada and America and things too. So it's moving up.
Let's give it that full proper on air.
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, live on the Street FM, I want to present to you God Bless Fathers, which is a song dedicated to fathers all over the world, from Sheldon Nugget to the world. Respect.
Because this is our
It's the weekend.
Y'all ready?
You're listening to The Street 919 FM, your destination for the best music around. All the hits and timeless classics on The Street 919 FM.
Oh Lord, God bless fathers, guide and protect them, show them the way. God bless fathers every day, shine your light, show them the way, give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong. God bless fathers every day. Shine your light, show them the way. Give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong.
This is the biggest shooter ever in history.
God bless fathers, guide and protect them. God bless fathers every day. Shine your light, show them the way. Give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong. God bless fathers every day. Shine your light, show them the way. Give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong. He's just a man. Sometimes he stumbles, go off the path and lose his way. God give him strength to care for his children. Let him know the way he should go. God bless fathers every day. Shine your light, show them the way. Give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong. God bless fathers every day. Shine your light, show them the way. Give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong. Without the love and care from a father, the house we live is not a home. Fathers are needed in the lives of their children. It's so hard for mothers, I father's love. Father, stand up and take care of your own. It's so hard for mothers alone. God bless fathers every day. Shine your light, show them the way. Give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong. God bless fathers every day. Shine your light, show them the way. Give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong. Cause there's every child, and every child needs a father.
Quick. Just a quick reminder, guys. Fathers are essential, eh? If you're a dad out there right now and you feel like, you have not been fully appreciated, you have a new song out there and it'll anthem to rally behind it.
True.
To see our friend Mr. Sheldon Nugget. I really like this one here, Sue.
Yeah, man.
You have any plans to perform it anywhere soon?
So we poured this song earlier with the expectation of that, right? My expectation for this particular song is that it will get big, like Don't Worry, Be Happy, and take the world by storm.
Nice. I like that.
So we're gonna keep pushing it because this is not just a local thing; it's an international thing, and that's what we're aiming for.
Okay.
We want it in movies. We want it in wherever it could go, and the message that it carries. And I think it has the potential to do that. So we're going with it.
Nice.
And yes, and like he said, I would definitely say it's a message wrapped in melody. Because and I like how your voice is so humble and it's right that I calling it a kind of reggae gospel production.
Yeah,
that's how it's sung, you know.
It's really that. It's really that because as I told you before I was into calypso, I was into R&B, hip hop, and all these other kind of music.
Nice.
So there was always first nature to me, you know.
Yes.
But as a Trini, so I keep true to my calypso. I'm a soca thing. So, you know.
Yes, for the culture. Yeah.
The foundation. So everything, if you notice that the song have steel pan in it and playing chords in the
yes,
background.
I picked that up.
So, so I actually did that on purpose to maintain that Caribbean vibe and that Trini vibe.
Right.
Nice.
I enjoy that, man. Well, before we let you get out of here, let's get your social handles so everybody can follow you and let us know where we can get it.
Well, the Sheldon Nugget on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, Nugvision Productions on TikTok. So we on everything. You understand? So just link up. Anybody interested in having Nugget perform in any Father's Day show, just reach out. Send Nugvision Productions YouTube at gmail.com or contact me at 480-6842.
And that's Nug with 2 G's, guys. Just to let you know.
Okay.
Because some people will be like, is it Nug or is it Nug?
Nugvision, Nugvision Productions at gmail.com.
There you go. Nugget, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me, and I appreciate it. And I hope that the fathers and them check this out. And remember, we must love fathers just as we love mothers, right? So peace and love to everyone. And Trinidad and Tobago, peace and love. Let we love each other a little more and push the hate and violence out the door, you know?
Yeah, I already know that, man. Appreciate it, man. Don't be a stranger.
All right. Thanks for having me.
For sure. Y'all take this one in one more time. God bless fathers. We got commercial break and the office party coming up next. Y'all stick and stay.
God bless fathers every day. Shine your light, show them the way. Give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong. He's just a man. Sometimes he stumbles, go off the path and lose his way. God give him strength to care for his children. Let him know the way he should go. God bless fathers every day. Shine your light, show them the way. Give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong. God bless fathers every day. Shine your light, show them the way. Give them strength to carry on. Pull them up when they're doing wrong. Without the love.
You can participate. And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.